Hello and welcome back to a new video. I'm gonna show you a new matchup today with this deck. I've just faced Mega Knight, which in my opinion can be a pretty hard matchup, but I think I figured it out pretty much. So we're gonna watch this now. What has to be noted is the Archer Queen, which is a really great counter against the Mortar. We have to be very careful of that. And of course the wall breakers, because we do not really have like some arrows or something like that. And of course Prince, Mega Knight, Bandit, really annoying. We have only one small tank, so not really something too big here. All right, so we're gonna hop right in. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And of course I will show you. I've seen all your comments, guys, what you want to see. But as soon as I do a great match, I will post that. But let's see this. All right, so we're gonna go for the Musketeer here. Now I do not support. Really important, guys. Notice immediately the first 2 minutes, the single elixir is, I'd say, the most important time of the entire game. This will shape the entire rest of the battle, guys. Look at this. I go for the skellies in the back, so I do not have them for the wall breakers. So I will still go for my Musketeer. I know now I'm down 3 elixir. He's up by 3 elixir because we just spent 5. He spent 2. He spent 2. And so I will not support this Musketeer. Super important. If you support this Musketeer, you could run into a terrible counter push and would have 0 elixir. Here we get everything back because we did not support. He overcommitted a little bit on single elixir and we're even. I notice he's probably playing Mega Knight with Queen, so I'm not going to go for my Mortar. Really important in single elixir, and pretty much in every situation you will go for very defensively Mortars and not going to be too much on offense with that. Going to be mainly going for the Skelly barrels. Here I will play my Knight high really quickly, so we do not have to worry about the Prince getting a charge. I did not know the Prince would take out my Knight this crazy. Yeah, but we still get one shot in the tower, which is pretty nice. I noticed he had the Archer Queen out of cycle, so I knew I could go for my Mortar now. In single elixir, he will not be able to cycle to it back too quickly. There we just cycle the minions. Minions in this matchup, gonna have to play them really pretty much either way. You split them in the back, or you go for the minions on top of the troops, because you can just arrows them. So the split is usually the best thing to do. I will just not go for my ability because I know again he's gonna have the Mega Knight or something like that, and this would be a terrible thing to defend after that. And if we commit a little bit too much in single elixir, we're gonna get crushed. This is of course applicable to any kind of bridge spam and stuff. You have to be super defensively in single elixir, because they will try to get tower trade, and then you will have a terrible time pushing into somebody who's trying to overwhelm you. So really good trick here. We're gonna be going for the skeleton barrel every time on the Queen. Here unfortunately we did get 1 or 2 couple of shots on our tower, but we do have an amazing counter push, and he just played his Mega Knight on the left side, so we know we can go in. And it's gonna be a pretty nice situation here. We're gonna get some nice damage on the tower, gonna get our entire damage back that we took earlier from the Queen. I will also go, I believe, for my Knight ability. Yes, really good Knight ability here. Gonna keep this one minion alive, which is gonna give us a lot of damage here. I will also go for my skeleton barrel here, and yeah, this is gonna pull the Prince back, which is pretty nice. So we're gonna be going for a little bit of a distraction here. I'm gonna tank the charges here, really important from the I could have also placed gone for my Knight ability, but right here I go for the skellies, and we only take the the bandit's charge on my Knight, which is super important, because when the Prince, the Mega Knight, and everything charges onto my Knight, it's gonna be gone in 1 second. So it's really important that we do go for the skellies here to try to block the first damage. We also go for the ability. The ability here is super important because many times you will not have enough small tank, not enough HP on defense, so you're gonna have to go for the ability. many times. I will go again here for the ability. Going to be also going for the knight. And yeah, this is going to be defended pretty nicely. I think I go also for these skellies. Pretty nice distraction here. We do not need to place anything else. I think we got one spear goblin shot on the tower, but we are up by so much. Won't really matter. Gonna go for my defensive mortar here, and then just go again for my skelly barrel low. We not really need the tower damage right now. It's pretty much defense for the rest of the game. But of course, we gotta be super careful. Gonna also go for my knight here. Maybe should have saved it, I'm not sure, but I was a little bit scared, and we are entering triple elixir, so we're going to be able to cycle back to our knight pretty quickly. Going to be going for the skelly barrel links. Oh, Jesus Christ. Going to be going for the skelly barrel on the left side, because we want to force out a little bit of elixir on defense. I still need to go for my knight here. It's a bit unfortunate, but I did not have anything in cycle there, no skellies or something like that. Again, going to be going for the skelly barrel on the queen, which has to be noted. It is really good play, because if he goes for another zap, that is 8 elixir against 3, and the ability is pretty much always out if the skelly barrel is low enough in here, does have a lock or something like that. Here the zap, but it is going to be 8 elixir from him if he uses a zap on the skelly barrel, and if he does not use it, it's a +3 trade for you. So it's going to be either way a super good trade. He even lets it connect here. I'm gonna go for one turret here and then go for the next mask, and gonna be another turret. Look at this DPS. The freaking Mega Knight melted in a couple of seconds. This is so insane. We had 2 shots, I believe, from the evolution mortar on the tower, and that's gonna be GG. Pretty awesome game. Was really passive at the beginning. We have to be super careful, because of course Mega Knight, they will take a little bit, like 1 or 2 hits, and then they're gonna go for a crazy counter push. So you gotta be extremely careful, guys. With any deck you play, if you face Mega Knight, you gotta be extremely careful. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I will continue posting like similar videos in a couple of days, so leave a like and follow if you enjoyed. And let me know what you think about that, about like the new series. And yeah, also guys, join our clan. We're currently 29 members, going strong, winning every war. And yes, see you tomorrow too. Have an amazing